For people who don't know what happened and don't know how you guys were feeling at the time, can you talk to me a little bit about what happened when Mob James' brother, Buntry, was, for lack of a better word, when he passed away 21 years ago?
Whoa, April the 3rd. Boy, time flies. I can remember that day like it just happened. Getting that phone call that happened. Wow, I really wish James was here today. Maybe that's why he's not feeling that well today. And man, yeah, 21 years. I didn't realize that. Um, you know what I'll do is I'll explain pretty much the cause of it, or what I believe is the reason. Because I know a lot of y'all heard different rumors and heard things. I'll tell y'all the real. I believe it. Take it where y'all want. Uh, Damn, I wish I would have talked to James about this before I rehashed it. Uh, but he really don't listen anyway. Um, so rest in peace, Buntry. Uh, Prayers out to the McDonald's family. I know his kids are older now, little Alton and them, and I know his sisters still have a hard time dealing with it. And then, of course, James and Timmy Rue. What happened though was, y'all hear all the things. Yes. Let me get the elephant out of the room. Yes. Buntry was in a vehicle that was registered to Reggie Wright Jr. That Suge was making the payment on, and I went and got and had it in my name because I was the only one around, to be honest, that had good enough credit to get stuff at the time. And so, but all intents and purposes, that was Buntry's vehicle to be driving around while he was working for Suge, because Suge had just came home, and we got Buntry that car because he was always with Suge. Hey, niggas get mad, they don't like hearing about it, but y'all need to know the truth to why this happened. There was some incidents that are going down with this dude named Vincent Buchanan that got killed. And they believe that Buntry, Reggie, and Suge had something to do with the death of Vincent Buchanan for whatever reason. So there was a little beef going back between some Fruitown dudes, Treetop dudes, and then Buntry and them, the mob dudes. A guy from another neighborhood, from Swans, or they call him, but he grew up with us, Dave, is the one that allegedly, and he's dead, so that's why I can speak on that, has something to do with the death of Vito, Vincent. And so, allegedly, and James has said that he put the rumor out, but it wasn't factual, but I have heard of some other people that said that they saw the tape, that Buntry had possession of that tape and was watching the execution of Mr. Buchanan go down. And so you hear words of that happening, and words get back, and the person that put that out is the person where I tell y'all, to this day I don't like. He ain't no buster by no means, but I don't like him because I know he was playing double agent, hanging out over there at Buntry and them house, going back reporting stuff to the other people. Know that for a fact. And so that's my signal. But anyway, so he was playing double agent and went back and told the guys. And so they was like, wait a minute, V-Dog has some handcuffs put on him, which y'all don't know, it was some fucking fake plastic handcuffs. If Reggie gonna be involved in something like that, which I don't, but if I am, it's gonna be some real handcuffs. And the dudes dressed up like they were police and took and kidnapped him, killed him, and dropped him off in front of the cemetery on Central. And Buntry's watching this, which to the life of me, I don't know why they were doing that, if it's true.
Reggie, I hate to interrupt you, but for all of our listeners out there that may be small business owners, I think this might be a good thing for them. There's 36 million small businesses across the US, and more than 70% of them need additional funding at least once a year. Traditional banks, we know the headache they can be, the paperwork, the long waiting, the credit decisions, all that stuff. And usually it's months until you find out whether you are or aren't approved. But that's where the sponsor of today's video comes in. If your business makes at least $25K a month, Delta Capital will offer you business funding with an application that takes under 5 minutes. There's zero impact to your personal credit, and approvals happen in minutes and not months. So do yourself a favor. If you're a small business owner and you're looking for funding to maybe reinvest into the company, hire new people, upgrade your equipment, whatever the case may be, click the link in the description or in the comment pinned and see if you qualify for same-day business funding of up to $500,000 from Delta Capital. Reggie, back to you.
Bomb first. That video y'all just watched, man, people are getting, we got a couple people that already, we've been told, got approved for loans. They got businesses. If y'all got a business, I'm telling y'all, fill it out. Fill it out. See what happens. It only takes 3 to 5 minutes to fill it out. We've been having programs all month. There's a program, I'm sure, in our history, pinned in our videos for the last 3 months that will fit for you. Go and read them. Check it out. See which one fits for you. If your data was breached, $500. If you always on YouTube, $1,000. Find those videos, fill out those 3-minute surveys, and see what happens. But definitely, if you got a business, man, please fill that out and see if you can get you some extra money. Summer's almost over. Yeah, y'all gonna need some money for the holidays, right? Or for this last trip your girl bothering you for in September, right? Or to take them to Chris Brown and Usher concert, right?
They said, okay, so Buntry, Reg, and Suge had something to do with this. How Suge name come up in the equation, I don't know, other than Reggie and Buntry were the two closest people to him at the time. Even though Suge was in prison during this time. No reason for B-Dog and Suge to have any problems. After I'm hearing about this and going to ask Suge, he was flabbergasted about it. But the rumors get out there, just like y'all got all the other rumors out there about us. And so, the guys, and this dude named Lil Rod and Top Cat came and confronted Buntry about it in his yard. And so Buntry told him, man, what y'all talking about, whatever, you know. They had words and all of that, and thought it was dropped. Then the dudes that allegedly did this crime got killed. And the girl and a young lady that was with him got her arm shot off in front of my grandmother's house and in Buntry's yard, because they were walking to Buntry's house. If y'all don't know anything about this, that's a message. Because they could have followed them and got them anywhere. But they killed the dude going into Buntry's house in front of his house. So now, everybody on high alert. Telling them niggas, y'all need to be careful. But I ain't really with them no more. I'm over there, I pretty much left Death Row, and I'm over there running American Music Awards. American Music Company, AMC, putting out the relatives and stuff like that. So I'm away from him, but I'm still here, and then I'm knowing stuff that's going on. And so that's why it's so funny to me. Y'all let this white boy and Frank throw all the allegations. Frank Alexander, somebody that I ain't fucked with since 1996 or 1997, gonna go and say, "Oh, Buntry was in the car with Reggie." Yeah, how is a white Oreo motherfucker like Frank gonna know what's going on in 2002 for any Compton shit? Funny to me. But he puts it out in a documentary, and now it's factual to most of y'all. And Reggie Sr. was in the car. Because, that's how third hand shit gets. Because it's Reggie car. But Reggie Sr. gonna run around. Nah, nigga, everybody know. Everybody in the hood know. James know. Everybody knows it was Ty Stick that was in the car with Buntry. That took off and ran when the shit happened, because he had warrants. That's why he couldn't stay around at the location. Because he was wanted at the time. Some would say maybe he set him up. I don't know. I don't believe that. Buntry and their family don't believe that, so I don't know why the fuck y'all be saying shit like that. For those of y'all that say that bullshit. So anyway, some dudes for standing up for their boy V, and thinking something had something to do with that. Catch Buntry slipping at the gas station, and shot and killed Buntry. That's what happened. Last time I'm gonna speak on this shit, and yeah, this is off the cuff. Forgot about it, didn't know about it until John just asked me that question about today's the day, reminded me that it's the anniversary, 21st anniversary of his death. So I know his kids are older now, because they were real young. And so they could squash all the rumors and hearsays that's been heard, that's out there. That's the gist, that's the synoptics, whatever that word is, of what happened and the reason why Buntry is no longer with us that way. I believe that was his date to die, from my Bible. But how you go out, maybe, God don't have no control over that. Or he let us make that free will or that choice on that. I'm sorry, John.
No, I just was curious because I've heard the story about Vincent Buchanan and all that, but what was the issue that prompted the people to do what they did to him? I've never heard that part of it.
I don't know. That's why I say I don't know. I don't know. That's why I say with how Suge name come up in it. I understood why Buntry's and my name came up in it because of the handcuffs and the allegedly Buntry watching the tape. But for Suge name to come up, other than him just being, or Reggie and Buntry being close to V, it's the only way I can do that. So other than that, I don't know. I don't know.